Coming up now in the welterweight division here at USFFC 28, we have a showdown between Revolution Martial Arts team Ernest Robinson and TFTC Academy's Mike Lyons.
Ernest Robinson, he's having to rise to the occasion here in his hometown of Spartanburg. Can't wait to see this one.
And the hometown hero, keep it going here at USFFC 28. Ernest Robinson takes on Mike Lyons.
And now, three 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first the fighter on my right, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 169 pounds, making his MMA debut. Fighting out of TFTC Academy, Raleigh, North Carolina, I give you Mike Lyons. And now his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. He weighed in at 167 pounds with a record of 1 win and 2 defeats. Fighting out of Revolution Martial Arts, Inman, South Carolina, Dirty Ernest Robinson.
A lot of people in attendance here tonight.
Mike Lyons, nobody's sweetheart
begin,
here
Justin Brown.
Among this crowd.
For sure. You've got the newcomer making his MMA debut against Ernest Robinson, who's had a couple of fights under his belt. Let's see how this welterweight matchup plays out. Ernest Robinson, Mike Lyons. Mike Lyons appears calm to start things off with, throwing some kicks of different varieties. Ernest Robinson pressing the action, looking to close the distance.
Oh, beautiful dealing with the front snap kick and counters does Ernest Robinson.
Robinson closing that distance, inching closer to his opponent, lands a couple of punches. Can Mike Lyons get away?
Lyons with the double underhook. We could see Robinson go for a right. He does, and falls underneath mount.
Great job by Mike Lyons to throw his man down right into the mount position. Look for him to posture up now and attempt to get some damage done from up top.
Ernest Robinson tying up the arms of Mike Lyons. Look for him to possibly attempt the bridge. That long, lanky frame of Ernest Robinson. Primed for that. Mike Lyons very composed in this position, taking his time. Again, we've mentioned very seldom that you're going to see a stand-up for inactivity from a dominant position such as mount. So he virtually has control.
Yeah, I mean, it pays to take your time in this sport. It just does. I mean, you never want to risk losing this position. I mean, it's
here
so
we
dominant.
go. Ernest Robinson turns to his belly under the pressure of Mike Lyons.
This is bad for Robinson. He almost got flattened out there.
Robinson
transitioning
back to the feet. Mike Lyons lands a few hard shots on the way out.
Now Robinson's going to have to avoid getting put down back on his back. Mike Lyons showing a good, low center of gravity, good wrestling. Robinson's going to have to maybe keep some distance, win this fight from the outside a little bit.
Now this
got
is
the reach advantage.
This is the point in the fight where a debut fighter can start to feel the pressures of being in the cage for the first time. Whereas Robinson has, this is his 4th amateur fight, so he's been here before, of course, taking that decision in his last fight against Jay Boyd.
And you can tell right away Mike Lyons only uses his striking, at least so far, to set up that fast, quick takedown.
Well, Lyons does get the takedown. This time he ends up in the butterfly guard of Ernest Robinson. Of course, we saw earlier, ended up in the mount position, was unable to finish from there.
And to tell you what, Mike Lyons has a very fast shot, man. He closes distance. He doesn't telegraph it. He gets in quick. And so far, he's shown some great takedowns.
And again, on the back of Ernest Robinson, with that ride, he's got that tight gut wrench. But again, Robinson back to the feet. Mike Lyons clearly taking this round, but it may appear as though Ernest Robinson may see a light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, round number 2, Mike Lyons, Ernest Robinson, 170 pounds. Here we go. Ernest Robinson, Revolution Mixed Martial Arts, the hometown favorite. Mike Lyons, the MMA, making his MMA debut. Happy to strike from the outside and waiting for his time to take this man down. Ernest Robinson with a couple of good punches of his own right there.
Robinson here, he is really taking control after a first round that I believe went in the favor of his opponent.
Look how fast that is, Casey Oxendine. Mike Lyons changed his levels with a lot of speed.
Yeah, Robinson digging deep for that guillotine choke. Unable to secure that. But you can tell he is looking to get back to that vertical position, making it difficult for Lyons to rest here.
Ernest Robinson looking to do anything he can to get back to his feet right now, walking his back up against the cage, doing the right thing. Can he get there? There he goes. Mike Lyons with his back control, though.
And Robinson with the right underhook. This is something that he definitely needs to battle for. The pummel is so crucial here against Mike Lyons, because when Lyons attains those underhooks, he is very, very dominant.
Strong guy, low center of gravity, good wrestling technique. You got to keep him away.
And again, Robinson working back to the feet.
Going to try to work his back up against the cage, use the cage to get to his feet, and he does. But he may be going right back down with those double underhooks from courtesy of Mike Lyons.
See Robinson here, instead of the whizzer, I saw an opportunity. He could have underhooked there. That would have alleviated the pressure of Mike Lyons and prevented the position he's in right now, which is, again, the mount position. Now Lyons opening up here.
And Ernest Robinson is going to try to work his way back again, but unless he can capitalize on an underhook of his own when he gets to the top, he's going to go right back down. Now the body triangle, or at least almost a body triangle from Mike Lyons, going to put Ernest Robinson in an even worse spot.
You see Robinson wisely slumping low under the hooks of Mike Lyons, looking for the escape, but he might be caught here. Lyons looking for the RNC in an attempt to put Ernest Robinson away.
Robinson fighting off the rear naked choke the best he can. Mike Lyons trying to find it. Does he have it right here? From this angle, it's hard to see. Robinson only has a few seconds left in the round to survive, and he does.
Ernest Robinson not going quietly into the night.
No, he's not.
But Mike Lyons certainly enough to secure the second round. I think he's up 2 rounds to zip.
You got to think that Ernest Robinson has to win it here in round 3. Wastes no time bringing the fight to Mike Lyons. Good body kick finds its mark from Robinson.
You see Lyons looking towards those legs. Obviously, that takedown has been money for Mike Lyons so far in this fight. And here we go again.
Mike Lyons doing a good job of picking the right time to shoot. Oh, Robinson separates himself and the mouthpiece is out.
You can already see Robinson making it more difficult for Mike Lyons to get that takedown. But still a tremendously deep hole to climb out of for Ernest Robinson.
Lyons wants that takedown. He needs that takedown. He doesn't even really try, not even really trying to strike anymore, because he sees that his ability to bring his man down is just there.
Yeah.
I mean, here is wrestling on display for you in mixed martial arts.
Robinson defending the takedown well until he hit that cage, which is the great equalizer, allowing Mike Lyons back into mount position.
A lot of people call wrestling the most important martial art of the sport of mixed martial arts. That changes sometimes over the years, but you just can't say enough about how good old-fashioned wrestling can just put you in the spot where you want to be to win mixed martial arts bouts.
The fight is a wrestling match and a clinch match with submissions and with a striking range.
Yeah.
And that's the way I see things, because wrestling can take you out of the ground range, and it can take you out of the striking range at any time. So yes, extremely important.
Flattening his man out. Mike Lyons, very bad spot for Ernest Robinson, especially with only a little bit amount of time left to go in the fight. Robinson is going to have to do something dramatic quickly, and that's tough to do underneath the half guard of a tough
He's
Mike
going to
Lyons.
have a finish Mike Lyons looking. It appears though he was looking to maybe set up an arm triangle, just not there. Ernest Robinson. Oh, here we go. That might be.
This could be
that's
it.
tight.
That looks tight. Can Ernest Robinson hang on?
And
Mike
again,
Lyons.
and again, Robinson able to escape.
What a great mixed martial arts debut we're seeing right here from the young Mike Lyons, Casey Oxendine, really putting on a wrestling clinic against a tough opponent, and Ernest Robinson flattening him out again, and just nothing that Robinson can do.
And props to Mike Lyons to continue pushing for that finish.
He may have it right
Yeah,
here,
that's
Casey
tight.
Oxendine. I can't see from this angle. Robinson gets out. No, he is scrappy, man. You cannot put this guy away. It's not from lack of effort from Mike Lyons. He's trying.
Wow, Robinson back to the feet. Last ditch effort. It's not going to be enough.
Wow. What a great fight.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this fight 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Mike Lyons.
Mike Lyons with the first victory of his mixed martial arts career in his first fight against a tough, battle-tested Ernest Robinson. A big future ahead for Mike Lyons. And props to a veteran fighting out of the hometown Revolution Martial Arts.